Hi. Okay, welcome to today's webinar, everyone. How you feeling? Anybody? I'm asking. Yes, good. So Ty says good. So I'm trying to get attention in. We're about to start. So welcome to today's webinar. As we have still people streaming in, coming in, let me tell you more about what we do. But beforehand, that I would like to launch a poll to let me know if it's your first time here. Yes. Okay. Okay, so there are a lot of you here right now, so I do hope you guys participate. Oh, great, we have new people here today on our webinar. That's good, that's good. Okay, more of you, come on, more of you should vote. And everybody here, let's vote on if you're first time attending our webinar. Okay, so for those who are new here, we usually have a daily, let me tell you what we do here. We have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking you through these thoughts and ideas for a very specific currency for each day. Just to let you know, Monday we're having Aussie and New Zealand. Tuesday, Euro. Wednesday is the pound. We'll discuss the pound. Yes. Then Thursday we discuss, if it's yesterday, we discuss about the yen and gold. Today, if it's Friday, we'll talk about the Canadian dollar and the oil, about the oil itself. So today, it's a Friday. So Jane will be focusing a lot on Canadian dollar and the oil itself. And so the webinar is going to be very beneficial for all short-term traders as well as long-term investors. During this session, Jin will be going through what will move prices, what are the triggers, what possible trade ideas that could have been, where Kenneth has been following the trade ideas and have shown that he has earned a lot, profit a lot from these trade ideas itself. And then he highlight a lot of potential targets and risks involved. But before anything, I would like to put a disclaimer. Any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Okay, for those who are new here, my name is Daniel. I've known Jin for many years already. First as a student, under him, training to be a trader. Now as a full-time trader and also a business partner with him on the Forex briefcase. Okay, and I also have a coach. I'm also helping to coach a lot of students from LCMS traders. So Jin has run LCMS traders and Forex briefcase as a trading coach and $1 million trader who's managing more than 7 million AUM right now. What this means is he trades and he is also being invited to speak on many stages globally. In fact, one of the reasons that you might be here today is because you might have seen him presenting at an event or attended one of his courses itself. So while we are about to get started, I'm going to like to launch another poll. Yes, another poll to tell me where have you come from. Well, how do you know about, how do you get here actually? Please help to vote here so that you can let us know. And if you have friends who are trading Forex, do share with them as well. It's good. It's very beneficial to everyone who are trading Forex. Okay, we have people from Facebook Live, Telegram, Traders Club members. Okay, great. We got people sharing to their friends as well, and also through the email. So do share with everyone. It's free for all. Yeah, to enjoy and to learn from Jin what is to take note of when you're trading today. Okay, so while waiting, Jin, all yours.
Hello. How's everyone today? Well, seems like it's a Friday. Everyone's ready for Friday holidays, right? No. No. This is one of the biggest Friday we're gonna have, right? It's non-farm Friday. Non-farm Friday. First Friday of the month is non-farm Friday. But before I get carried away with non-farm news and non-farm ideas, that's going to be shared in the Traders Club specifically. I'll be talking about the CAD and oil today, and also what could likely be happening today. Then after that, we'll talk about the non-farm in the Traders Club. I'll give you a glimpse of what could happen in non-farm, and then we'll go into the detail for Traders Club later. All right. So I'm done with the poll. Come on. Okay, good. Someone just ended the poll for me. Great stuff. All right. So are we ready to start? Are we ready to start? Come on, only 3% reacted. Are we ready to start? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Jin is not a fortune teller. Jin just reads the market. Okay. All right, so let's get started. First things, I just had a brief look at the market, so it is quite new. The first look, I'm going to be looking at the CAD chart. Then I'll be looking at the triggers for CAD, and then after that we'll go back into oil. Okay, just to give you an idea, so you can, if you're not interested in CAD, you can mute me right now. Okay. No, don't mute me. I hope I'm not being muted. US CAD on the daily time frame here. We are looking at it. Recently, it came straight. Well, not recently, but over the past couple of weeks, it came down, hit that level now. I remember the last time we spoke about the CAD, we did mention about the rates decision coming out. Nothing happened, so they didn't change rates. They only spoke about possible impact in terms of COVID onto the Canadian economy. They spoke a little bit about the possible stimulus. They spoke a little bit about possible actions the Bank of Canada could do, but nothing really concrete to launch or to release, which also resulted in the CAD remaining within that 1.3485 and 1.3542 level, right? So it stayed inside that straddle, that narrow range, that consolidation level. I did that video to Traders Club members. Traders Club members, please put it in the chat right now if that video helped you. I know it did not help you make money. Okay, I know it did not help you make money. So we're not going to BS and say that, oh, the video was great, it helped me make how many thousand pips. But I know that the video would have helped you stop entering trades recklessly, you know, because it looked like the CAD was going to shoot up and then shoot down, but then nothing happened, so it stayed within that range. So if it helped you in any way, please put it in the chat there for me, so I know who's watching, and also I know whether it's beneficial for you. Okay, so CAD at this level now, I would think that I'm going to think that it's likely to bounce up. All right, so I think that the CAD is likely to go up from this level. Okay, so why I think the CAD is likely to go up from this level? We might see some bad news coming from the CAD. Okay, tonight we might see some bad news coming from the CAD tonight. With that, we also might see a little bit of a good news. Well, okay, a bad news coming from the US, but better than expected, right? So we might see that happening. So with a little bit of positivity or optimism in the US dollar, especially during the end of the week, and non-farm as well, and quite some negativity coming from the CAD, I believe that we could see the CAD break above 1.3542, heading up towards even the 1.3741. Okay, so we could see a maybe quite a good move. I would say maybe about 170, 150 pip move upwards. So you're looking at keeping your tight. If you're trading the non-farm for the CAD, you know, keep your stops quite tight, maybe less than 50 pips, with about 170, 180 pip upward move. So we're looking at a 1-3 risk reward for the US CAD for that possible move upwards. Okay, that's on the daily time frame. Going on to the H4 to make it a bit more specific. Okay, so looking at it, it's probably going to sit in there for the rest of today before a possible move upwards. Okay, but because it is still in that straddle, do consider that you could also have that downward move. But given that it's a news, because it's such a big news, moving in that straddle, there is the upside and the downside potential. However, I'm still more inclined towards the upside, because although it can move down, your potential profit is about 110, keeping stop quite tight at 50. It's still 50 to 110. It's about 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So have both your orders in place. Be ready to take advantage of both directions. One upside is a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Downside is a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So overall, I think that the US CAD will have quite a good potential for trading opportunities tonight. Something wrong with my nose today. All right. So US CAD, one of the triggers, let me jump into the triggers right now. One of the triggers, okay, I'll tell you about Traders Club shortly. One of the triggers for US CAD is the employment change, and the employment numbers coming from the US tonight, right? So we have employment change for Canadian was minus 1993, expected to be minus 500. Today, it's probably going to come out at about that 500 minus 500 level, which also means that there's a slight, like it looks like it's getting better. However, unemployment is likely to come out at 15 compared to previous of 13. So we're going to see, unemployment rates increase. That could be the news that pushes CAD higher. Okay. With that, we also see that the US non-farm numbers hasn't really changed. Still looking at 1% from previous 4.7 for the hourly earnings. Unemployment rate looking at 19.4 to 14 last month. So we're looking at more unemployment in the US. If that comes out slightly better than expected, we could see the US dollar gain a little bit of optimism. I wouldn't say it's going to be super optimistic, but we could see US dollar with a little bit of optimism today. Okay, so that's one trigger. I do think that there is going to be another big trigger here on Tuesday next week. There's going to be an OPEC meeting. So OPEC meeting, they're going to be talking about cutting. They're going to be talking about possible cutting of production rates for oil across, the OPEC group, with cuts of oil that could impact the Canadian dollar. We could see that if they do cut, we could see some weakness coming into the Canadian dollar. That's one of the reasons why I think that, even if it does move upwards, it might not move all the way, or it might move halfway tonight, and then stall a bit until Tuesday to continue that move. So we could see OPEC talking about, let me just look into, there's no news there yet, but they are talking about possible further cuts, or enforcing that everybody does implement the cuts of production levels to try and push oil prices back up again. I'll talk about oil prices shortly after this little discussion. Okay, so any questions? Let me just check my chat. I see the chat blinking away. All right. Wait, who made money on 20 and 320 pips? Okay, good stuff. So I see Armando made 320 pips on a trade. I don't know which trade you entered. So tell me which trade you entered there. And then Daniel has a summary on the US CAD. Okay, so US CAD, quite straightforward. Let me just tell you more about LCMS Traders Club. Okay, LCMS Traders Club we have here. Look for us on Facebook, LCMS Traders Club on Facebook. Go search. If you are not a member, I know there's a handful of you who are not members. Most of you are already members, so that's great. Those of you who are not, go search for us, LCMS Traders Club, and click join. It is $49 a month or $199 a year. I would suggest join for a year because $199 is less than $1 a day, a lot less than $1 a day. What we have in Traders Club is all the information you need to help you with your trading if you're a beginner, or the information you need to help you with your trading if you're intermediate or advanced, to help you level up, scale up, increase your overall profitability. Why I say that is because there's some of you who come from Telegram channel. You know, we go to the signals on the side there. Signals are all fired out first in Traders Club. So we tell you the signals in Traders Club, and then also tell you whether to and why we're entering the trades. Here, like the steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are we getting into trades? The reason, the logic behind every trade. So if you're on Telegram alone, you're just copying a trade, right? If you're on Telegram alone, you're just copying the signals. You're hoping to make money out of that signal. If you're on Traders Club, you're actually learning how to trade, right? You're learning how to trade, following the trade signals, and understanding the analysis behind the trade signals. And we also tell you when to get out of a trade at take profit level 1, hold to 2, or take profit level 2, hold to 3, or to get out at take profit level 1. Or if it hits stop loss, we'll tell you it hits stop loss, look for the next trade as well. Okay, so it's all the signals are all there. Thanks, Armando. I just saw that you click join. All right, we do our daily analysis here as well. So I'm on TradingView. I'm one of the top authors on TradingView. I write this every day, so it's all published there every day. Analysis for you. Tutorials. So those of you who are new, I see some students of mine asking for a refresher of course details that we did in an in-person course last time. Jump onto the club, right? All the videos are there. How to use Bollinger Bands, how to use MT4, how to look at economic news, back testing strategies, support resistance, trend. We have a lot of other content that we're going to be uploading as time goes through to get you drip feed you information so that you don't get overwhelmed, and also so that you get coached through the whole process. Okay. And also I have a weekly live call. So every Monday at 9 o'clock, we have a live call with me, 9 p.m. in Singapore time. We have a live call where I guide you through the week. I prep you through the week, or I also coach one of the attendees with their trading. I know that a few of you have been coached as well. Last Monday, we had a Sam Trade come in and do a Q&A. This Monday, we actually, also in a couple of days time, this Monday, we actually have, I brought in one of my good friends, I'm a property investor, to share with you more ideas, not just about FX, but how to use FX, property to build wealth. So those of you who are Traders Club members, so this is only open to Traders Club members and also Forex Briefcase members. For you to join, let me just bring that up. Okay, so 3 secrets that could triple your wealth through property and FX as well. So we have Peter Leong, his a global real estate investor. Make sure you join. It is going to be on Monday night at 9 p.m. So Traders Club members, watch out for that event. Okay, make sure you join that event. Any questions so far? I see my chat blinking away again. Trading view analysis. Thank you. Thanks, KK. I'm glad you read and enjoy it. Armando, you told me that you entered on 25th of May and closed on 2nd of June, but what trade was it? Okay. So Traders Club, I know Armando just joined. Those of you who are not already in, make sure you click join and get in. Okay. Short intermission over. Now going back into oil. Okay, so WTI, the last time I spoke, I said that it was likely to stay inside that range of 35.39 coming down towards 28.85. It didn't. It broke above 35.39. It went to 37.52, still within that resistance range. At this level, I still do not think that it's going to rocket up strongly. I think that it's going to sit there, especially with OPEC coming through on Tuesday. We could see that it's probably going to sit there for another couple of days, waiting for the OPEC decision, right? Waiting for OPEC decision. And what we're likely to see coming through from OPEC is more talks about cutting production rates. We're looking at OPEC talking about enforcing everybody meeting their obligations of cutting production rates, which means that we could see it move up even slightly more. So I'd say it'll probably be a bit of a gradual move upwards. But I think that as we see demand slightly increasing slightly as time goes through, as people get released from their COVID isolation, I would say, okay, we see demand increasing slightly. That upward move is probably going to happen, but not that straight line up. I think that we're still due for any shocks. So it's going to test this support level of 35.39 quite a couple more times. Okay, so nothing too exciting in oil, I feel. All right. Good stuff. Armando on US CAD. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay. Watch out for weekend news from the pre-OPEC discussion. Yes. So normally before OPEC, there's a bit of a rumors and secret leaks and release. So yes, watch out for that. Okay, any questions so far? All good on the CAD? Traders Club members, make sure you watch out for the non-farm video. I'll do it after this call, so you have it quite shortly after this. All right, Daniel, take it back. You're still on mute again.
Okay, thank you very much, Jin, for your good analysis on the CAD and the oil. Okay, so everyone do take note. It's very important. Jin will be making a video of the non-farm payroll. Please go and look at it, review it, so that you will know and prepare yourself on how to trade and non-farm payroll this evening on the if you want to trade on the CAD news and the US news.
Only for Traders Club members, though.
Yeah, it's only for Traders Club members. So that's for you. Okay, I'm going to launch a poll to let us know how do you find about this webinar today. Okay, so I do hope everyone of you do vote. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people are liking it. That's great. So by the way, a recording of the video will be uploaded on the LCMS Traders Club as well. So thank you for joining these sessions. Remember, tomorrow is Saturday. There'll be no trading. So it'll be on Monday. Monday will be on the morning call. We'll be talking about the Aussie and New Zealand dollar, and then evening we'll have a weekly call with Jin, which is this coming Monday. Is very exciting. We have Peter Leong going to talk about how the 3 ways to make money through property. Okay, great. Okay, so okay, I have 17 out of 23 of you who voted. Come on, where's the other 6 more? Let's get it voted in. Okay, so thank you.
There's always the 20% who will never vote, who will never do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay, if not, no last questions. Thank you very much for attending, and see you next week, Monday. Bye.
Bye.